Hello, my name is Muhammad Razan Rashidunur. I will be the third speaker for the government. There are, of course, some interesting points from the opposite side, like impoverished corruption. That means we are increasing poverty, that now they are unemployed. We believe that it is exactly the consequences if you do corruption, so there is nothing we can do about it. If you do a corruption, you deserve it. You should know about it like from the start. And not only in the government, it is also happening in the in non-government organization like company or non-profit organization. If you do a corruption, you will be expelled. It is just what it is. And small amount of money cannot really trigger a foreclosure to their properties. It's also true because there will be a human error, like miscalculation or mishap that might happen during the works, especially since the inflation is quite high at this kind of economy. So we believe that that's why we didn't punish those who are corrupt, that corrupt small amount of money, because the scale or the case itself can be very wide, and we cannot really judge those who's corrupt just a small amount of money. Even though there has been some advancement in AI or machine learning itself, that there might be some error. So that's why we tolerate them who just corrupt a small amount of money. That doesn't mean that we will not be, that we won't punish them. We will give them a warning, and we will, of course, try to look them from behind the line and try to intimidate them even more with those punishment. And about impoverished corrupt, there's also an example that I would like to share about it. In China, China will execute impoverished those who also do corruption. It has done really well for the country. As we can see, there are now major nations with a bunch of industries, and there are a first world nations compared to us that is still allowing corruption. So we believe that if we follow suit like what China did, like by impoverishing them and kill them, but we won't kill them since it's a violation to human rights. We'll just impoverish them, just like what China did. It will decrease dramatically, since it will give an example for the other corruptor that might follow suit. So that's it from me. That's why we believe that by improvising those corrupt will be very beneficial for this country. Thank you.
Three, two, one. Hello, my name is Jordi. I'm on the opposite of the I'm the opening closing government. And my point is impoverishing impoverishing the corrupt. Does not means burdening the country more. Does not mean impoverishing them will create a burden for the state, because if what is the mean is adding one poor person to this is not comparable to impoverishing corruptors. For example, if what you said that means it will burden the country more, and that is not effective, is because imagine that if we are impoverishing the character, it will make more the poor person in this country, but if you have another solution, is impoverishing one character will have a huge impact on the other official who have the intention to corrupt. So it will, if we make this happen, then it will reduce the numbers of the corruptor in the state. And the second point is the rehabilitation is better than impoverishing them, because we don't burden the country in the long term. I disagree with that, because have you ever imagined that there is no rehabilitation program for the corruptor all around the world? Is because the rehabilitation is unclear, because in the world there is no clear rehabilitation system to provide a lot of effect to a corruptor. So rehabilitation puts even more burden on the country, because the state have to provide more money to fix this one corruptor. So if you say that rehabilitation is better than impoverishing them, doesn't feels right, is because if you put them on the rehabilitation facilities, it will make a lot of burden to the country, because they have to provide a lot of things to bring the corruptor to a better way. So this house would not believe that this house would impoverishing the corruptor, is because first does not mean the impoverishing them, the corruptors, means burdening the country more, and there's no rehabilitation facilities to impoverishing the corruptor. And I think that's all for me. Thank you.